Tunde Awoshika, and I'm here today to talk about why Man U is doing way much better than Chelsea currently in the Premier League.
Humor me. My name is Deji and Ayo. I am here to say that even if all teams are going to have bragging rights over Chelsea, not Man U. Not Man U. Yeah.
Are you sure you can defend that your stance? What on earth will make you so confident in saying that? Because you say if all teams and that
of all teams to throw Chelsea,
Man U is the least of all teams to.
I'm telling you, the bottom of the rung.
To banter Chelsea.
The bottom of the rung.
Okay, please. I'm hurriedly waiting for your for your backup to that claim.
I'll be surprised if your coach is not even sacked. The fact that he's not even sacked shows me that you have an inept board.
Okay.
A board that is accustomed to failure. Well, I'm not surprised that the board. I remember you guys were. You had a coach that had a DNA.
I had a what?
A DNA of the club.
A coach that had a DNA.
DNA. He said he had a DNA.
What coach?
Shoja was only gonna. Only of the gunner, Shoja. And he was fumbling and wobbling and what have you, and you still stuck to him. How long did he stay in your club?
No, go ahead.
How long did he stay in your club?
You should have your facts.
Almost 2 or 3 seasons. Anyway, you guys, you're not doing fantastic in the.
Oh really?
Yes, you're not doing fantastic.
Have you checked the EPL table currently?
You're not doing better
recently?
than Chelsea.
No. In fact, this is a very, very easy.
What position are you on?
It's a very easy debate
What
for
position
me.
are you on the table?
I was skeptical initially, taking on this because it's too easy. As it puts you in a very disadvantaged position.
Talk to me.
Because I always have the table to call to.
Yeah, so what?
to call upon.
So
check the table now.
What?
So all you have said that a board that is accustomed to blah blah blah, a coach that should be sacked and all that. If in all these things, all these terrible things you have mentioned, I'm still above you on the table, then what should happen to your own club?
What's your number on the table?
I'm top 6, I guess.
Top 6.
Yes. Currently, as we speak, and Chelsea is nowhere near there. Please, can you help us check the table
And you can
currently?
beat your chest to it. You are top 6.
Producer, can you help us check the EPL table currently, please?
We are top 6.
Because you are handicapped, honestly.
Top 10.
You're handicapped though.
So
you have to do way more.
I am ashamed.
I don't have to say much really.
I am ashamed.
Because I have the.
I am ashamed.
What are you ashamed of?
That a two-time European champion.
3 times. 3 times. Sorry, 3 times.
Is it up to 3 times?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Lucky you. A 3-time European champion. A team that dominated.
You have to go harder than you are doing currently. Because it is a Herculean task to prove what you have said.
A team that dominated the league.
You have to go harder.
6th.
Man U 6th.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Where's Chelsea?
10th.
With how many
Can you
points?
imagine?
Man U is 6 with how many points?
Doesn't matter. Just
21 points. 21 points.
How many points was Chelsea have?
And Chelsea has 16 points.
16 points.
You have to do
So a difference of how many?
That's like
No, I'll give you the
5.
floor for most parts because you have more talking to do.
I am ashamed.
How can I be in 6? You're saying my coach is
I am
start.
ashamed that.
You're ashamed of what?
How can you say that? Look, that's how far.
You have a lot of work to
That's
do.
how far Man U has dropped.
so.
How far? As the league just started.
Who has spent the most?
Who has spent the most?
Yes.
No. So
In the past 2 years.
Okay, sorry. When you come to spending the most, there is a factor you have to give cognizance to as well. Who has more money?
Okay.
Because 2 people, one is richer. You cannot equate the more of the less rich person, it can be nothing to that rich guy. If I have $1 billion now, if I have $1 billion, right, and I spend 10% of that, and if he has half of that and spends 20% of that, he has spent more than I have. I don't know if you understand that analogy. Even if the summation of what he spent might not be up to, you get the analogy. So we have to put that in context. Man U is a way richer club than Chelsea. It's a way more richer club. Richer club than Chelsea. He said that we are both suffering. That the two clubs are suffering.
Both clubs are suffering.
And I said one that is in sixth qualifies for Europe. The other one does not.
How many matches
So
have they played
how
so
are
far?
they both suffering?
How many matches have they played so far?
I don't know. A good number of games.
It's too early
top
to-
6? How many top
Yeah,
6?
maybe I'm just saying that if
How many
the
top
league
six?
ends today, if the league ends today,
What was the scores
one will
between?
go to Europe.
What was the scores between Liverpool and Man U?
Have they played? I don't think they played.
They played.
No, they have not played.
Okay, what's the scores between Liverpool?
But that doesn't matter. These are flimsy. So, what conclusion do you want to come to?
Top 6.
But,
Yeah, as in,
As in-
have you played any of the top 4? Let me put it that way. I will have
that are in top 4 currently.
Yes,
I think Spurs is in top 4. We played Spurs. We lost to Spurs.
We lost to Spurs.
Yes.
We beat Spurs.
With 2 red cards.
We beat them hands.
they have to give them 2 red cards.
Okay.
Man City.
Huh?
Man
Have you
City.
played Man City?
I played Man City.
What was the
draw.
scores?
They beat me. They beat my
Scores.
3-1 or there, or 3-0 or thereabout.
3-0.
Yes.
It
played
was
draw.
a pulsating draw.
Yeah, you played 4-4, but you are still in.
It was
Okay.
a pulsating
Okay, so
draw.
would you rather beat City?
It was-
Would you rather beat City and go to relegation?
It was a pulsating draw. What
Wait,
I'm saying
what's
is that
more
my
important?
team
Or
is
what-
stronger than your team.
It's not.
My team is stronger than
By
your
the
team.
virtue of their position
We have
on
not
the
played,
table.
Abby. We've not played this season.
No, see.
We have not played this
Wait.
season.
Would you rather beat City
you are
10-0?
You're going to suffer.
Would you rather beat City
You're going to
10-0?
suffer. When you play
And relegation? Pick one.
it's okay.
No, pick one now.
Everybody has.
Would you rather you beat all the top 4 10-0
We're not
and,
going-
and go to relegation?
We're not
No,
going to
but
relegation.
come on, you're bound. You're relegation bound now at this rate. Yes,
Okay.
at this rate now.
It's okay.
If the league ends today, one goes to Europe.
It can't end today.
No, come on. Hypothetically speaking, and to further prove that, look, I am in a way more, better position
So,
than you are.
Are we right if we say the acquisition of Chelsea has affected them?
If it has played a negative role,
Yes.
Oh, most definitely.
Impact.
if it has contributed to this current failure they are experiencing,
Yes.
Most definitely.
this failure.
It's failure.
Call it
Because
whatever.
the club is failing.
Call it whatever you want to call it.
You know.
Okay, so answer now. Because you were going the direction of player recruitment and all that.
Okay, call it whatever you want to call it, right? Just in the transition moments, and in the transition period, just like you have it in life, different things happen. It's a vulnerable place to be in.
What's a vulnerable place
To
to
be
be
at.
in, sir?
Transition. So
Oh, okay.
of
Transitional
course, a
stage.
couple of things will be unsettling. By the end of the day, I think that we've not fared badly.
So you're impressed with the current situation of things.
I mean, I expect more because it's Chelsea. We're used to winning. We don't make excuse for DNA club. No, we don't do that. In fact, the new board has been lenient on the coach because
On Poch,
they gave this guy a lot of time.
Poch?
No, the guy that
before Poch.
before Poch.
Who was that?
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. Potter. What's his name again?
Harry Potter.
Something Potter.
Harry Potter.
It is Harry Potter now. Come
Harry
on.
Potter.
I mean, what's that guy's
As far as
name?
I'm concerned, could have been.
It's not as if it's important too, but
Graham Potter.
okay, Graham. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it could be Harry Potter for all I care. Because.
Yeah, but he didn't do any magic now.
You know,
Harry Potter is known for, well, maybe reverse magic. I'll call it reverse magic.
he destroyed what he meant. I mean, it's the same voice that he had that Pork is using now.
But you know, everything you have been saying now, at least for the most part, has been trying to make an excuse for the current feeling, and nothing you have said has backed up your initial claim that
No, Man
the
Utd.
least
Man
club
Utd,
to
see,
throw bad.
Man Utd.
Come on, man.
So
What-
don't worry.
That's a very wrong.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
You know, wrong. What's it called now? Starter to your.
We're in November, right?
Mm.
We'll be midway to the league by December, by ending of December. So, of course, the January transfer window will open in January. But let's
you
see.
acquire more.
No. Let's see where you are at the end of December.
More feeders.
Let's see where you.
And for Man U, and for Man U too, it's been said that Ten Hag, is it right?
Ten Hag.
Hag, okay, has done more damage
And good.
than good, and they've even reduced his name.
To five hard. to 5 hard. Okay, so no, it's easy for a neutral to come to such a neutral or an opposing fan to easily come to that. But true fans of the club won't be too quick to come to that, especially given the injury problems that is hard to face. Okay, imagine a team without its first 6 main players. Just imagine a team. What team can we regard as the best team currently in the world?
Must
City, good. So take out Ederson. Take out 6 of the best players, and let us see if it will be the same City. So the Ten Hag is hard to face that tragedy. Martinez, who, if you ask me, was like the best signing in the whole league last season.
Where is he?
Martinez to Man U.
Where is he now?
He's injured.
Injured. Play one.
Out. Sure.
Arguably
the best left back the league has ever seen.
Please.
Look sharp.
Stop it.
What is?
Stop it.
Out.
What's going on here?
Luke Shaw is not.
What's going on here?
Varane. Out.
The spent one, have you?
Spent what? What do you mean spent?
Continue.
That's 3, Abi. The other guy on the our right back, Bissaka.
Wan-Bissaka.
Yes, was out for a good, good time.
But
That's
Wan-Bissaka
4.
still played like
That's 4.
2
And
matches.
he just came back.
And he went back on injury again.
He just came back.
What's
Now Rashford.
What's the physio of your
He's
of
injured.
your team?
But-
Those are lame excuses.
No, I'm telling you.
Those
I say
are lame
remove
excuses.
6 players from City and
Those
see
are lame excuses.
whether they will perform at. You understand? So
AY. Lame
It-
excuse.
it might be lame to you. You are an opposing, but it's a valid excuse. In my book, so it's a valid excuse. And my prayer is that these guys come back soon. Then you'll see, because this is the same coach that led the team to 3rd place now.
Yes.
Come on, man.
I say, just a fan, right? The issue of Man U and Ronaldo, if it were to be Chelsea, would they have handled the matter rightly? Or
Most certainly.
you say, Man U handled it well?
It was badly handled. So, at Chelsea, there's always been the. First of all, there won't even be a need for the junior players to be disrespecting the senior players. If you get my point.
Don't say things you do and you do not know.
Whether you like it.
Who disrespected Ronaldo? Who did you not play disrespected Ronaldo?
I'm coming now. So
don't start this your generalization.
You had your time. You had your time. So let me.
No, who disrespected Ronaldo?
No, they disrespected Ronaldo.
Who? Which young player disrespected?
Coach disrespected Ronaldo. When Ronaldo won his first Champions League, where was Ten Hag? What was he doing?
Okay, so because of that,
he should
be above the team.
We're not saying he should be above.
Is he the first person to win Champions League?
You see, there's what
don't be forced to win the Champions League.
He's won it.
See, nobody can ever be above the team.
See,
everybody is under.
Whether
you won 1 billion Champions Leagues,
so there's what they call man management, which Ten Hag has failed horribly.
And sorry, what makes you say that Chelsea would have handled it better?
When
a club legend like Lampard, we know how he left that club now.
Oh please.
How did they handle Lampard now? No, Lampard played for City.
Oh please.
A club legend.
Oh please.
Are you aware?
I'm not.
So what are you talking about?
Tell me something I don't know.
If a Lampard can be treated the way, how did he leave the club? How did Lampard leave Chelsea?
So Chelsea has a policy.
How did Chelsea handle Lampard's exit?
Chelsea has a policy, and that policy is that once you are above a certain age, it is only 1 year. So they keep renewing it every single year. What?
So what's the age? Sorry, what's the age? What? 30.
Yeah.
Oh. So what did the Lampard leave Chelsea?
He left at I think it was 32 or so.
32?
Yeah.
Okay. And before he left,
yeah,
was he playing all the games?
Before he left?
Yes.
He wasn't playing all the games.
Good. So he was coming from the bench?
He was coming from the bench.
And it was what? What age was he?
32.
Good. So how old was Ronaldo when... Because I'm asking these questions because of what you said, that Chelsea would have handled it better. So I'm drawing a parallel now between how they handled Lampard's exit and how Man U handled Ronaldo. So 32, he's been coming from the bench regularly, because I remember he wasn't starting games and all that. So you now expect Man U to be starting a 36-year-old man.
But he was the best player.
Eh?
He was the best player.
How was he in that season? And maybe last season he was. But in that season he wasn't performing on all. He wasn't firing on all cylinders.
He was the best player.
No, he was not.
I'm trying to see if I got the.
No, he was not.
He was the best player.
No. He was not. So you're talking from both sides of your mouth, really. Because how can you say Chelsea would have handled it better? When a club legend. No, how
would have handled it better?
How? What points to that fact?
So we let him go.
You let who go?
Chelsea,
why did you let him go? Why?
No, he wasn't making a force.
Why was he coming from the? Why wasn't he starting all the games?
So
why wasn't Lampard starting all the games?
They're not going to say. So the coach will not say, Lampard, get up, warm up, and when he wants to pick somebody, he takes somebody else.
Why wasn't he starting Lampard? Why wasn't Lampard starting every game?
If you're not going to use him, then don't use him.
You're not going to use him. What are you saying now?
Don't use him. Stop.
But the disrespect that Ronaldo was pointing to was that he was being kept on the bench.
No, it was not. It was beyond that.
He wasn't beyond that. He wasn't happy that he was starting from the bench.
Okay, so who was the highest goal scorer that season?
Last season, a season before.
Who was your highest goal scorer that season?
It was Ronaldo.
So what are we?
But the season had started midway. Nothing was happening.
Talking about now?
But that was the season before.
He was your best player, even as old as he was.
Not in that season.
That season was your best player, even as old as.
How many goals had he scored?
That's why I'm asking now. Who was your highest?
He had not scored 5 goals as at that time.
Was it just down? Was it just?
He started a good number of games.
Who was?
And how did they find out that he wasn't the same Ronaldo of last season? Because he started again and was messing up games. And the coach said, okay, let's say you go palm small. And we had the Garnacho that was hitting, that was coming up.
So the fortunes of the club
you understand?
So when he left.
It's not a new thing. It's not.
The fortunes of the club got better when he left.
If the fortunes of the club got better.
When he left.
When he left.
Yes, Ronaldo.
We ended third. We finished third that season now. A new coach coming from Holland.
Anyway.
Came to that's a good feat. That's a huge feat, if you ask me.
Conte.
When third.
Conte came in to England,
Mm.
and won the league that same year.
And how did they leave?
Ronaldo.
How did they leave?
Ronaldo. Jose Mourinho,
Mm.
the best coach ever in the world, right?
Yeah.
Came into the EPL and won the league twice. His debut year,
Great feat.
the year after.
Great feat. But I say you have more leagues than you can ever imagine. So it's not a new thing. All this you are
Pass
telling
glory
me.
now. Pass glory.
See, I'm not moved by
Pass
somebody
glory.
came in and
Pass glory.
see, I eat leaves
Pass
like rice.
Pass glory. Have you won any league after Ferguson left?
Papa, see,
Have
say
you
something
won
else.
any league after Ferguson
Say
left?
something else now.
So
Leagues. Don't
Yeah.
talk about leagues. No.
have you won
See, you are pandering to my class.
Have you
So find
won-
something else. Find
have
other areas of
have
strength.
you won anything?
Papa, don't mention leagues where man you did now.
Have you won any league after my
Of what
Ferguson?
consequences that
It's
that
a
got?
question. Is a yes or no answer?
Look, see.
If you when you're able to answer that,
For a second.
when you're able to answer
For a
that,
second there.
when you're able to
For a
answer
second, I want to speak for you. Eh? I want to speak on your behalf.
No, please.
Find other topics to talk about.
Fine.
Don't talk about leagues. Because that's where me I
that.
thrive.
I've said it now. I said it.
I think that's where I thrive.
Have you won?
Pick
any-
something up. See,
Have you won
look for other weak points.
Have you won any?
Look for other weak points. Not leagues now.
Have you won any after Ferguson left?
Does it matter? When last did you win the league?
Why is it that difficult?
Hey, but why is this important now?
Why is it that difficult to answer?
Why is it important? Sorry.
We won a league.
Why is
in the
when I
last-
won last
We
important?
won a league in the last 4.
Hey, that's a long time ago now. You're going by your
when was the last
so
time
it
you
shouldn't
won?
count.
When was the last time you won?
4 years, Abby. 4 years is too long for a club to.
So when was the last time?
So we strike out
it's
all.
even 3 years.
And so we strike out all you have won
Wait,
because it's been
it's
4
even
years
3
ago.
years.
It doesn't make
It's
sense.
even 3 years.
No, it doesn't make sense.
Like I said,
To say because it's been 4 years,
When-
then all the wins.
you've not won any league in the last 10 years.
It doesn't matter.
It does.
Okay, why does it matter?
It does because
Does it nullify all my winnings?
it doesn't nullify you.
So it still remains that I've won more leagues than you can imagine. It's a fact.
Anyway,
See, before you
Stop.
can have. See, I don't even. It's too easy.
Stop.
Now. You're making it too easy.
whatever you like to say, you say. Stop.
No, you're making it too easy. Find other interesting
Stop depending
and areas of strength
No,
where
no,
you
no,
can
no, no, no,
tackle
no.
me.
Stop depending on Old Glory.
Which old group? Okay, so let's cancel all the winnings. Is that what you're saying?
I'm not canceling.
That they don't count.
I said when was the last time you won the league?
How is that? But I can't even imagine myself answering that kind of question.
Ah.
Because it's not important. Unless you tell me that, look, if it's been so and so years that you've won last, then we cancel everything that you have won. Then only that I can now say, okay, let's now start to debate how long ago. It don't matter. Whether I won the Champions League in 1501,
I'm not even talking about Champions League.
I still have the trophy in my cabinet.
I'm not even talking about Champions League.
Eh, so
it was Champions League.
let's find other-
Ferguson. After Ferguson left, there's been a big dip in your club.
No doubt, nobody can argue with that. And that's the fact. So what's the consequence of? So that means what?
The
So
consequence-
so what conclusion are you drawing from that?
That you are struggling badly.
I'm struggling, but I'm still better than you.
You're not. We've won Champions League in the last 2 years, 3 years. Yeah, 2 years.
Me, I'm saying currently now
2
as we
years ago.
speak.
2 years ago, we won
Using
Champions
this season as the yardstick. This season, you are the one struggling.
Well,
You are the one struggling. Yes, now.
it's too early to call.
No,
It's
that's
too early to call.
that's.
So let me
that's
just
what I said.
ask now that at the end of 2023 and stroke 2024 season,
Yep.
where do you see Man U? Where do you see Chelsea on the table?
Okay, let him go first. Because he's the one behind. So I'll let him come first. Yeah.
I think Chelsea will make up for.
On Man U, I said above Man U.
That's a big lie. Be truthful now to yourself.
Chelsea will make up for.
Now, realistically, where I think Man U will end up is maybe fifth. Realistically, he's not being realistic with his. I think it might just be just a shot. Just a few whiskers off fourth. Realistically, I think fifth. Yeah, going by the crisis. So conclusively, I would like to say that as a general football fan, there are a few pros, goods I can see in what Chelsea is currently doing, and I just think that a few tweaks here and there might just put them on a good path. And these tweaks I'm referring to include, I'm talking about Chelsea as just to prove my magnanimity, a few tweaks will be Jackson be sold in January and a more prolific striker coming in. Maybe Palmer becomes a proper starter and be played as a second striker, really. And what other thing? I think with those tweaks, as for my club, Red Devils for life. We're in better shape than Chelsea. That's a fact. I just hope that our guys come back from injuries on time. And the good news is Shaw has started training, so that's some plus. United for life.
All right. As for me, I think that Chelsea was rebuilding again, and Chelsea is rebuilding again, and I think they must have hit a mark after the Tottenham game. The whole idea of the trusting the process really came to a head after the Tottenham game, because that gave them the impetus to play Man City, and it was dubbed the best game of the season so far. And someone called it a good advert for the EPL. So I think that the boys would continue to get better. Nkuku is back in training and has been. He was in full training a day ago. So yeah, I think that Chelsea would. As for Man U, I think there's a problem. The Man U's problem, I think, is more psychological than physical, and I think that those boys just have to believe more in themselves, and because, well, there's a DNA of the club in the natural sense of the word, and that was created by Sir Alex Ferguson. I just think they need to believe more in themselves, and because that team has a lot of strength, really. The team has a lot of strength. There's Martinez, there's Fernandez. Even, I don't know what happened to Onana. Onana wasn't this porous before he came to Man U, so there's a psychological issue with Man U.
Oh,
because if they could finish third on the table last season, Man U is not and I say this for Chelsea as well, they're not a bottom half table team. If it happens, maybe it just happens maybe once, but the tradition is not about to change. Even if the money, clubs like Newcastle are getting more money to invest, these other clubs, Chelsea, Man U, always had their tradition, and yeah. So,